Good morning and welcome to MightyOxTrading. Happy Monday. I hope everyone's had a great weekend and ready for a great week. Markets overnight. ES topped out in Europe and then bottomed. Well, not really bottomed. It's still higher than we started, but 68.01 was the high. 67.40 was the low, so about 61 points in range. NQ's high. Looks like 361. It's low. 022. It's about 340 points in range there. Copper. I have my screen angle differently. About 80 ticks there. Ultra bond. It's our big fall Friday. Just under a point in range today. Gold. Tighter range today so far. But still 58 points. Crude oil. Just above 60 right now. 80 ticks in range. Natural gas coming down. Bitcoin struggling. Down at 95K. So that's where we sit, stay in there, whatever body posture you're choosing to take on this beautiful fall morning. I try to adjust my screen here a little bit. Okay. Moved my desk some over the weekend and caused everything to be slightly discombobulated. Gold popping up nice there. Trying to get back up to 4,100. See, not a lot of news today, but we did get an announcement that NFP will be coming out this Thursday. Thank you. The move down there. Blue candle possibly here. Just realized I don't have a chart sitting in front of me. There we go. Yeah, nice. There it is. Okay, no, I don't really like it there, though. I don't like the way it's right up against the 9. Hey, Crypticon. Just a couple of Fed speakers, Crypt. That's it. You can always see the news now on the left-hand side of the screen. I should have trusted that blue candle. Nice little pop there. How's it going, Jay? How was your weekend, Crypt? Did you relax any? And drop right down. Good. Glad to hear that, Crypt. Hey, RJ. Good morning. You're here bright and early. Missed you the last couple days of last week. Gold comes back down, bounces on its 100 EMA. Big drop here on NQ. Purple candle was a signal I didn't take. Pardon me, we hear some rattling around. I'm looking for my supplements. Morning, JC. How was your weekend? Looking for a bounce here, possibly? That's where I can get in trouble. But it is a blue candle. Still got 45 seconds on it, though. So looking at the 15-minute chart here, NQ's had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 out of 18 red candles on the 15-minute chart.
Order submit. Order filled.
Oh, I got in 3 points late again there.
Order filled.
I'm gonna take it off there for just it's continuing to go. Ended up being just a couple of points. Actually, I only ended up being 6 ticks. Wow, I'm getting massive slippage this morning. Should have stayed in, but I don't know, it didn't seem like it was going. So not sure why. I got in 3 points late, and then I cut that when it said 71, and it gave me 69. Which, in other ways that would be a good thing, but not here on the trade. But yeah, I should have stayed in. I should have just moved my stop up there. But, yeah, I could have got 10. But that's okay. It was a green trade. And it's not copy trading. Why ain't it copy? Oh, because I didn't turn it on. Duh. All right. It's Monday. There we go. Now the copy trader is actually turned on. Yeah, it would be a good trade. I gotta just take these trades and let them play out. I'm taking good trades now again. Wow, this is ended up being very good. If I would have got in at the right spot, if this would be a 30-point trade. I mean, I wouldn't have held that long. I couldn't hold for 5 points, for God's sake. After having a couple of days of Indian summer, it's back to being chilly here in Decatur, Illinois. Hey, sire, how's it been going? Back above 25,100. Back down. So obviously it was a big weekend in the prop space as Topstep and Project X has rug pulled all the companies using Project X. Supposedly there's a couple of companies still in negotiation with them. But A, that doesn't make sense. If they're gonna, why would they bend over backwards for a couple of companies? Or B, if a couple of companies do end up still being able to keep Project X, that means they kissed up the patak, and I would lose respect for those companies, and they would probably be possibly eliminated from the top 10. I warned a couple of companies months ago, months I say, to not trust Patak. That Project X, offering them Project X that had ulterior motives. Honestly, I didn't see the rug pull coming. But I figured they were mining data from all these props and using it for their advantage. Plus, the money coming in from whatever props pay them for Project X was helping them make Topstep grow stronger. You know, it never made sense to be buying a service and a software from the leader in the space. I would say strongly that having and getting Project X was probably the only major mistake that the futures desk has made. And Josh was one that I did warn along the way. I'm like, don't trust Patak. Don't trust it. Yeah. Yep. The thing is here, um, I respect Patak for what he did. I mean, he did help create this industry, or even you could say he solely created this industry. One of the two. And I respect what he did with Top Step and all that. But I think over the last couple of years, at first he got upset that the industry changed in ways he didn't see coming, which forced Top Step to change. And now, he saw companies grow bigger than Top Step, and that's changed him to be power hungry. I'll put it that way. I mean, I don't know. He might have always been power hungry for all I know. I mean, you do gotta. He was a floor trader for a while, and you need a certain mindset to be a floor trader, probably. So maybe this is always him. I don't know. I always thought Patak seemed kind of cool until the last couple of years. See, they were sure, absolutely sure. My affiliate manager at Top Step told me in 2022. Was it 2022? Yeah, summer of 2022. By the way, that affiliate manager, Casey McIntosh, is the person that ended up heading up the development of Top Step X. He told me in the summer of 2022 that their apex problem was going to go away, that regulators were going to shut them down. It was only a matter of months. And at that point, Top Step was still their two-step evaluation. They never ran sales. It was still a very expensive eval and all that. And when that obviously didn't happen, regulators didn't come in, blah, 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 is when it forced Top Step to change. They went to the one step, one rule, lowered their prices, etc. I think Patak's still bitter about that. Gold with a dip, NQ with a pop. Canadian CPI coming up in 90 seconds. I didn't put that on the news thing. I don't think Canadian CPI usually doesn't affect the markets. So, of course, now that since I didn't put it on the news thing, it probably will. Oh, sire, I just thought of something. Since you're a Dodger fan, you like this. I hit a Freddie Freeman autograph in my one baseball card rip that I did over the weekend. All right. Canadian CPI drops us a little. Hey, John, how you doing? Uh, sorry about my Eagles beating your Lions there, John. Little drop on NQ. Gold drops as well. It's a pretty big drop, actually. 27 points. And it came in right on forecast. A little bit high on the year over year. Both teams forgot how to play offense, John. Yeah, I mean, I didn't watch the game, but I looked at the stats. I'm like, didn't Goff used to be like really good? Apparently, your name's CJ now, RJ. Oh, okay. You're saying JC. Okay. Too many initials. CJ, RJ, JC. You can just call me BKO. Yeah, I know. Low of the overnight, or I mean, technically, I guess we're still overnight, but low so far is 0.22, so we're about 50 points off that. Morning, Ron. Nice to see you. We are just 10 days from Thanksgiving. I did not trade last night. I was, what was I doing last night? Working on baseball card stuff. Couple other things. Did you trade last night? I got nothing on Black Friday. I mean, some companies are already announcing Black Friday. Like Earn Your Trade's already announced Black Friday. Funded Futures Network has had their Black Friday deal in place for months. I don't know how big Black Friday sales are really going to get. I mean, I'm hoping Apex does something soon. I got to talk to John about that. But I could see Tradeify maybe doing one day at a higher rate. Maybe the weekend, but my Thunder Futures hasn't been doing big sales. They don't need to. I mean, and Take Profits had the same sale for several months now, and I'm not sure I've ever seen them do something bigger than 40%. Well, I've seen them do 50%, but not with the zero activation. So I'm not sure how much we're going to see. We'll see some of the newer firms, I think. I think we'll see Lucid maybe do 50%. It's just a guess. And, maybe some of the newer firms that are trying to, get their head in the space. Nice, John. Trade Day, I think, could go back up to 40%. They were 40% for like a month or two, so they could go back up to 40 from 30, I think. It'd be interesting. I mean, we'll be following it all and doing the updates as fast as possible. But I don't think it like I mean I don't. Most of these, I mean, just like the rest of the world now, these companies usually announce them. It's not just on Black Friday. I remember the day when Black Friday was an actual event. People didn't do these sales like all month long for Black Friday. Although I guess it makes sense for prop firms really not to lean too much into the actual day of Black Friday, since people often don't even trade that day. Market definitely showing weakness. Gotta wonder if this is we're gonna just see the market move down for days right now. I guess non-farm payroll on Thursday might give us some sort of different direction. No. We don't have it. Maybe meeting minutes? Let me look. We have meeting minutes, but not the actual meeting. So there would be the meeting from the minutes from the meeting from 3 weeks ago. I believe the next actual FOMC meeting will be Wednesday the 10th. Yeah. Meeting minutes for most of the time anymore doesn't have much of a reaction. There was a time where it would like bounce as much as the regular FOMC, but the last couple of times it's been almost nothing. Yeah, it's always confused me as well. So I did finally finish the MightyOxTrading Christmas ornament. Am I cutting it off here? I'm cutting it off. Hold on. There we go. That's the official MightyOxTrading Christmas ornament for this year. We also have a pineapple themed one for those that are into pineapples. If anyone wants an ornament, send me a message on Discord with your address and I will get one sent to you. Dropping here, getting close to the lows. 22 is the low. We just hit 29. It's dropping like it's hot. Dropping like it's hot. Dropping like it's hot. Oh, something just came across Financial Juice. I know some of you are fans of Linda Rashke. Headline from Market Watch. This stock trader was called a market wizard. She's now revealing how she performs her magic. Linda Rashke shares the secret to her successful trading career and how to play to win. It's an article on Market Watch. So we got down to 23 there, and I wasn't ready because I was reading that headline. Looks like we're gonna, well, maybe not. I thought we might double bottom there and bounce. It's trying. Probably missed it. Yeah, I missed an opportunity there. That's okay. I'm playing too cautious today. I'm not sure why. I felt confident going into today. I'm not sure why I'm being so. I came across Financial Juice. Hold on, I can get the actual article now. Market Watch does make you usually pay to read articles, but I have a sub. Let's see if it will. Here's the link to the Market Watch article. Can't guarantee it's not behind a paywall. Well, that's a big. Well, let's see if it allows me to. Yeah, there we go. There's the link. This is actually some stuff that maybe I should just be reading out loud. This is actually an interview here. What do traders need to understand before they can become consistently profitable? She says when to use leverage, but even more important, understanding the bad habits that are costing you money. No one can teach you to trade. You need to step up, find your own style, keep trying different methods. Most people underestimate the learning curve. There's an initial period that can last for a few years to a lifetime when the learning is haphazard and disorganized. During this stage, you are accumulating experiences. At some point, the trader becomes more deliberate about their development, figuring out what kind of trader they will be. This is the hard part. If you are just starting, it's helpful to have a lot of money tucked away that you can live off without the pressure of having to make money. Why do so many traders struggle with discipline? And we're coming back down to the lows here. Many people don't give it enough time. If they're not successful in a trade immediately, they often move too quickly to the next trade. Every time they click, it's a dopamine hit. It's very addictive. It's like gambling. It goes to the same part of the brain that gambling goes to, which is why some people click far too often. Most don't recognize their own cognitive biases either. New low of day here on NQ. I always take a position with the intention of holding it overnight. I make most of my money holding overnight. She's also not a day trader, though. She says, I'm not a day trader. I always take a position with the intention of holding it overnight. Make most of my money holding overnight. Whether that happens or not is another story. Market is similar to bending over and picking up a dollar bill on the sidewalk. It's like 31 flavors. There are many beautifully moving markets, but they won't benefit you unless you prepare and do your homework. What do most people misunderstand about what it really takes to become a successful trader? She says many traders underestimate the number of hours that they need to devote each day to trading. It's not a part-time job. It's a 12 to 14-hour a day job when you're starting. They underestimate the homework, preparation, and studying, and being ready for 2 to 3 different scenarios the next day. Once you've done that, you have to do it day after day to get a feel for your Achilles heel. It's not about swinging for the fences, getting rich, buying Bitcoin, and hoping it goes to $1 billion. Each day has its own playbook, and you go in there and you make your plays. Yep. Ace, I mean, she's made a lot more money than any of us have. After Linda Radsky. But she is a swing trader versus a day trader. After becoming a commodity trading advisor, CTA, Radsky launched LBR Group and LBR Asset Management. She founded the Granite Hedge Fund, ranked by Barclay Hedge as number 17 out of 4,500 hedge funds for the best 5-year return. Well, she's not talking about over trading though, Ace. You missed that part. Earlier, I read that she says many people don't give it enough time. If they're not successful in a trade immediately, they often move too quickly to the next trade. Every time they click, it's a dopamine hit. It's very addictive. It's like gambling. It goes to the same part of the brain that gambling goes to, which is why some people click far too often. But again, she's not a day trader. And again, I missed this trade while reading. She's not a day trader. She's a swing trader. So there is that that differentiation. And then the last question that they ask her is, what's the most important factor becoming a successful trader over the long run? She says the way to win the game is to stay in it. Most people will not. They'll make big errors. They'll get frustrated. They'll spin their wheels. They don't understand capital preservation. But the way to win in the long run is to stay in it, as this allows you to accumulate experience. So again, a bounce there on NQ after it made a new low. Got down to 25.010, bounced back up. I don't think she says you need to do that long term, Ace. I think she's saying that at the beginning when you're learning more screen time. I've seen other people, other professional traders that are very successful say 10,000 hours of screen time. Okay, process in what manner, sire? What do you mean? Okay, first of all, they're the only ones I know that as soon as you pass, you get your funded account. It's almost instant. Then you trade, and it's a good question. I'm not. Let me go look. Lucid's not actually one I've traded with, so. Okay, so to get a payout on Lucid, you need, if depends on the size of the account, you need to hit a certain amount of profit on 5 days. $50 for the 25K, 100 for the 50K, 150 for the 100K, 200 for the 150K. And you got to be under 35% consistency. And you also, there is a buffer. There are payout minimums and maximums. You're welcome, JC. Sire, here's the link for the Lucid explaining how the Lucid payouts and stuff work. Nice pop back up here. How was your weekend, Ace? Ace is going to say great weekend. Decent. Wait a minute. He just said decent. First time I've ever seen you just say decent. That's a nice pop here on ES. That was a great setup on the 5-minute chart. Yes, sire, I really like Lucid. I've named them the Rookie of the Year. So what's everybody's Thanksgiving plans? Only 10 days away. But then you would miss us, Ace. Gotta know when to hold 'em. Know when to fold 'em. Sorry. $50 on the 25K, sire. Just $50. But remember there is a buffer for the withdrawal. I think it's 26,100. I think I saw. I don't know. I mean, I haven't really been that impressed with new firms this year. Not that impressed with Prop Shop, Funding X. I mean, I guess Funding Ticks has been decent. Kronos is okay. Oh. Eddie, I'm trying to make eggs. So I don't need you on my belly right now. Again, for those who didn't see, excuse me, the MightyOxTrading official Christmas order for 2025 is live. If someone wants one, let me know. Be happy to send it to you. We are about 25 minutes till the bell. Ace, I know you keep account, or you might be out in bus duty. Let me know if you're here, Ace. I do not, but I did have some help moving stuff around over the weekend, and then that help will be coming back Wednesday to move some stuff where the tree is going to go. Just need to find something to put the tree on. Do you have yours up, JC? I've been watching Christmas movies, so listen to some Christmas music this weekend. Even before COVID, I didn't, my tree went up anywhere between like Thanksgiving weekend and the second week of December, but I didn't judge anybody for wanting to put theirs up early. Whatever brings people joy, they should do, no matter what other people think. I mean, unless it's infringing on somebody else, but putting up your tree isn't hurting anybody. Yep, I watched a bunch of Hallmark movies. Now, Hallmark started Christmas movies 24/7 on October 17th. I refused to watch before Halloween was there, but after that I started watching. Oh, Hallmark, yeah. Some of the commercials suck. Well, I'm figuring they probably make most of their revenue during the Christmas season. Because I know I don't watch Hallmark any other time. Are you done? Are you done? Can I eat now? Huh? Thank you. Bitcoin futures. There's a few that allow Bitcoin futures. Or at least I think most don't allow micro Bitcoin futures. I would have to look at which ones they are. This is another thing that I kind of want to get it done for the eventual website that's going to be going up soon. Thing about micro Bitcoin or micro Bitcoin futures is that they usually has the absolute highest commissions of any asset, which makes it harder to trade, especially for a prop firm. I'll say Apex comes to mind. I'm pretty sure they allow at least micro Bitcoin. Hello, USC. How was your weekend? And back down again we go. Yeah, we got up into the 70s on Friday and Saturday, and the bottom dropped out again yesterday. So, Ace, I know you keep a calendar there in your office. So just be aware you might want to add non-farm payrolls is on Thursday now. Although you're usually not on the computer yet when that happens, so it's probably not that big of a deal. Yeah, the shutdown over. Looks like there's a few things that are being added. No sign of CPI yet, though. Yeah, Ace. Jobless claims are back too. Kind of leveling out here as we're about 10 minutes from the bell. Blue candle is interesting. There it goes. Without me. Just waiting on the bell. Will we go up or down? I think we have to bounce it. I mean, we don't have to. Shouldn't put it that way. But I would tend to think we want to bounce at the open, at least a little bit. But I could be wrong. Guess the big question is, will it hold 25,000? Yeah, USC, are you feeling better? Hey, JJR, good to see you. Glad to hear that, USC.
Two minutes till the bell.
And NQ breaks 25,000 right before the bell. Oh, let's see if the big guys have any positive sentiment. Sentiment. There we go. Trader at home, welcome. Big drop. Will it bounce? Does it have any bounce to the ounce today? Do you have a Fed speaker speaking? $31 points down here. Big drop, 40 points. Hey, Tio, good morning. There's a potential bounce. Playing with big candles here. ATR's jumped up to 16. Is this their bounce? That's a huge candle. I should have taken it. Wow. Yeah, that was a quick 20 points I could have gotten there. But that's okay. So we came down a bit and then we bounced, and this is quite the bounce. We got down to 962. We bounced over 100 points in 2 minutes. Less than 2 minutes. More like 90 seconds. Continuing to rise up. It's beaten back down at 25,082 is the high of that candle. Glad I didn't fall for that red candle. He's dipping his toe in. Q, still trying to push up. ES pushing up. Dow's pushing up. Everything's pushing up. Not me. I'm not doing push-ups. Hey, Nathaniel, good to see you. Now a 160-point bounce. Hey, MR, how you doing? What don't you like about it, Nathaniel? All right, JJR. Glad you got to be green before going. Yeah, me and JJR both said bounce at the open, and at first it came down, but now we are up 176 points on this 15-minute candle. AQ's actually now green on the day, but its high day was 361 during Asia, I believe. Ace, are you still in that long? Holy wow, Ace. Dude, take your 20 if you get it. There's 20. Well, Ace knew Thanksgiving was coming up, so he needed to get a little extra to feed his family. But wow, uh, I haven't been trading it at all recent in the last couple of weeks. I was trading minis, but if I go back to trading it, it'll be micros because it hurt me. But I was mostly trading it on the Tradify competition account, so that's gone anyway. $20-pointer, Ace? When was the last time you had a 20-pointer? Plus, you got 2 points earlier this morning. He uses a 15-second chart, Nathaniel. And he's one of the best traders we have here. It's very rare for him to have a red day. Oh, yeah, I guess this is the appropriate time for this.
Remember, 2 ES points a day can feed your family.
Pulling back down on Q, I missed that purple candle signal. No, he doesn't on ES. He thinks NQ traders are sadists. VWAP, VWAP. Interesting candle here. It's big. It's 28 points. Not sure I like it, but it's 34 points. Really not sure I like it, but 40 points. Hating it even more now. Yeah, it was a good call to get out there. I was screaming at you, take the
Order filled.
take
Order
the
filled.
take the 20 points. Oh crap. How did I do that?
Order filled.
Well, I just screwed up my day. No, I didn't. Wait, I'm confused. Okay, well, I got stopped out. Okay, never mind. I didn't. I thought I went long there. If I had gone long, that would have worked. Told you I didn't like that purple candle. I should have stayed out. Right on the 9. Don't take those. I know better. Pop them back up now. Isn't there a tree in like the Middle East or Eastern Europe that's like 2,000 years old? We're up to 25,200. trees don't bite, but they do bark.
Order filled. Order submitted.
Okay, I'm wrecking my day on these reversals, so this will be the last one I'll try.
Order filled.
Yep, I won't do that again. So we're down a bunch now. And this is where I get in trouble in the reversals, so I gotta stop until it gives me an absolute clear signal. Nah, no problem. I just, this is where I get in trouble in this strat, so I gotta figure out how to stay out of this when this is happening. That makes sense because you could be working hard but working on the total wrong thing. You could be just constantly hammering home on something that doesn't work, and you think that eventually it's gonna. That's the one that's going to end up working there. Damn it. That's a bounce. So I would have given me 20 points if I had taken that, but did not stay down there. Yeah, I ended up forgetting about it. I need to do that. I'll do that tomorrow since it's back on sale. Thanks for that visual, Ace. Now I need to make an AI video of an a human like Ace in torn underwear. You weren't still holding the dog poop while doing those other things, were you? Let's see how quickly they get you set up there, MR. I have 2 losses. Big down big, so I gotta pick my nose. I mean, pick my spots here perfectly. Top of the hour. We do have a stream tonight. Join us for that. Yeah, I have no idea what their criteria is, why some people get the call and some don't. All right, back in the day, you mean like 6 months ago, Ace? You mean Matt? What are you doing, Annie? You're not going up on the desk. Yeah, he's a host on Tradify TV. You could go over and see his shiny bald head right now. Oh, he finished. He was in Tradify's competition, and he finished ranked 204th out of 6,500 traders. Yeah, that's why he shut down Terrestrius Trading. He got an offer to host Tradify's live stream for a lot of money. Nice drop here. Back down to 139. You did very, very well, Ace. Five-minute chart on the ES today was absolute fire. And Q is pretty good too. Eddie, I don't know why you got to jump from one arm of the chair to the other by going over my body. Big drop here. We're dropping like it's hot. Hopefully she figures out that it's much warmer inside. So NQ perfectly touched the 9 and the 100 EMA on the daily chart and then pulled back. Yeah, that's not good, Ace. Back down. Can it hold 100? If not, does that mean a bigger fall? Breaks 100. Need to get some temptations, Ace. Oh no, would that then make your house chilly, Ace? Yeah. My thermostat is set to 65. I don't plan on changing that until May. I'm Mr. Heat Miser. I'm Mr. Sun. He's Mr. 101. I only sang the Heat Miser song because I don't remember the Cold Miser song.
Order filled. Order submitted. Order filled.
Boom! 20 points. 99 to 119. That recovered the day.
That's a winner.
Still red on the day, but not nearly as bad now. Back up to 135. Big bounces. This is amazing volatility. We saw this on Friday as well. I mean, we are doing 30 ATR right now. Now we're sideways here, trying to break above 135. I just created an AI video, and I don't know if I should use it or not. Well, it's a Thanksgiving theme, and it has an ox as a pilgrim, but it also has a Native American. I just don't want the Native American part to seem racist in any way. Well, it's if I would win a trade, but okay, yeah, I can put it up. Hold on, 1 second, I gotta save it. Again, guys, if there's anybody, totally not meant to be offensive in any way, in case anybody gets upset.
Let's give thanks for our win.
There's Hassan. How are you feeling, Hassan? I think it would be fine if the weird smile on his face celebrating the win might have was the part that got me. I'll do another one just without the Indian. You need to go get checked, Hassan. This is no longer negotiable. Going back down. If I took every one of these purple look at this. Look at this, guys. I'm going to show my chart here. And so look here. Look at that purple candle. Look at that purple candle. If I just took those, I will be a very wealthy man. I'll exclude the Indian. Yes, I apologize. See, I'm gonna have to take this whole video down. Uh, eh. See, you guys all, I told you I shouldn't run it, and you all told me I did run it past you. I should have put it in the live stream in the Discord instead, since that only has an audience of like 10. Yeah, chest pain's nothing to worry about. My COO's uncle just died last night from a heart attack. Uh, Now, granted, he was 83, and I don't think Hassan's 83. Blue candle here is interesting to me. See how it finishes. In all seriousness, Hassan, I'm worried about you. He said it's been going on all weekend, and that's concerning. I should have taken the blue candle. That was also concerning. If it's a money thing, I'll cover it. Back down. NQ can't get back above 100. It's fallen and it can't get up. Once again, guys, real quick, while NQ's deciding what he wants to do, we have released the MightyOxTrading Christmas ornament. Anyone wants one, let me know. I'll just need your address and I can send it to you. If you don't want me to have your address, I can always give you the link for it. Yep, I got you. You're getting the... Oops. Ah!
Let's give thanks for our
guys, I didn't
win.
mean it. Still have that on. Killed it. Isn't your normal state a state of confusion, Tia? That depends. If it's going to cost me $5 to send it to Holland, I'm fine with sending it to Holland. If it's going to cost me $50 to send it to Holland, then I might have some pause. Do you want the generic one from this year, Ace? It's not Ace specific. Bowenox just went 85% off on their option ones. Tio and Hassan, Bowenox, 85% off. We have a pineapple version as well on the ornaments. It's 85% instead of 83. I'm thinking they might have done their own deal, not price matching anyone, unless there's an Apex deal I haven't heard about. I'm sorry, I had myself muted. I didn't realize it. So everything let's see, let me catch up everything here. Hassan and TL, that Bowenox deal is actually both end of day and intraday, option 1 and option 2. USC, I'm so very sorry to hear about how your parents died. That really sucks. And I created a new video for Thanksgiving that's less offensive, which is why I was muted, because I wanted to play it to hear what it sounded like, and then I forgot to unmute. It can't get. It goes back up. I mean, it's running 100 points every 5 minutes right now. Uh, I mean, not yet. It doesn't appear. Let me just check. But if there's nothing on their website, but I'll check to make sure John didn't send me any messages. Nope, John didn't send me any messages. My affiliate manager didn't send me any messages. I'm good at looking lazy. red, green, or somewhere in between today, guys. So no trades, TL, or I was curious when someone actually says somewhere in between. What? They heard you, meow. What? What? Meow. But I'm also working on finalizing our 12 Days of Christmas event. By finalizing, I still need to send out emails to prop firms. So far, I got Apex, and I got Take Profit Trader, and I got Lucid. So I just need 9 more days. I would say maybe size down. My Christmas lights used to, back in the day, I had them to go up on Thanksgiving, turn on Thanksgiving weekend. Back in the day when I used to actually decorate with lights. Once I buy property and build on it and all that, I'll hire someone each year to put up lights all over the place. Be too much of a hassle to do in this house. Bunch of them do now. I mean, some do, some don't. MR, and I mean ES. Usually, it's a time thing versus uh, a size thing. 2 points. I mean, two ticks on ES. Like MMFU would allow it now. I don't think TPT has a micro scalping rule that I can remember. Anyone that loves Christmas lights, if you're ever in Pennsylvania, you should check out Kozar's Christmas Village. This place is awesome. This is back in the county where I used to live. Kozar's Christmas Village. Look at that. You can go in, you can walk around. There's various shops and stores and stuff. You can get to see Santa. It is just absolutely stunning. And the way where it's at, you come up a hill. And at the very peak of the hill, they're at the bottom of the hill. So just as you peek over that hill driving there, it all comes into view at once. And it's just absolutely amazing. "78 years they've been doing it. It's just absolutely magical. Did it to yourself. Absolutely, Ace. You don't need my permission to go over there. I'm gonna turn back time. Back up to 147. So right now I'm red. Gonna work on getting back to at least green for the day. Missed a lot of entries. Just was, I don't know why I got so well. I mean, after the 2 losses, I got gun shy a little bit, but pulls back a little bit. So are we gonna fight around 100 the rest of the day? Remember Friday we are doing a London stream. 9 hours of trading goodness. Well, the cat would be here too. If anyone wants to join me, they're absolutely welcome to. I shouldn't say anyone, like if Scott Trieste or whatever wanted to join me, I wouldn't say yes. All right. You gonna stay up all night, Tio, or are you gonna join me later in the day? Awesome, Ace. Matt's a good guy. Well, don't tell RJ, but there was a couple of times I did let him kind of take the lead, and I kind of just dozed off for a few minutes on a couple of our streams. Doesn't blame you at all, Ace. Tradeify offered him way more money than he would have been making doing the education thing. I'm not sure, Ace. It's a good question. We're just kind of curling around 100 right now. 25 100. ES sitting at 67.50. That would make sense. All I want for Christmas is you. You found 7 live streams? That's interesting. I'll have to experiment with Tradeify at some point in time, just to see if I have the same problem. And this live stream is about to end. I do want to thank everyone for joining me. Remember, we'll be back this evening at 7. What time do I start those? 7:30 Eastern, right? Yeah. So we'll be back then, and then hopefully we'll see you there. Have a great day, everybody. Bye.